Namaste, and welcome to another Wakey and Bakey with Reiki. My name's Doug Hark, and this is day 216 of my 1,000 day adventure to see where I end up, and so far I really like where I'm going. It's a good but interesting morning. And yes, I'm making pauses. Yesterday was unreal. It started out, I mentioned on the thing where, I woke up ready to go, all excited. Got my coffee, didn't do any Qigong or meditation because I just had to get out the door. So I had one of these before I went, and I get on the road, and it just felt weird. And I instantly, checked into myself and go, okay, I'm okay to drive. I'm not, something's not going wrong here. I'm not disabled or disabilitated or anything. And I started paying attention to the lines and where I was going and how, stuff. And it's like, I'm driving absolutely perfect. I was just visualizing myself there. And so I kept going. And it was just the whole way up. It was just this, like I was on a trip. Yet, I was because it was such a trip, I almost thought about pulling over. Yet I noticed that I was staying perfectly in the lines. I wasn't hitting any of the dots. I wasn't going off the road whatsoever. I was, very aware of it. So, I made it all up the hill, and the whole day was just magical. And what I should do is go back, and I did start my morning with my Course in Miracles, as I always do. And what I found interesting was it came to the end of, if I look at my audio lessons, they were usually single lessons, and then one you could tell because of the numbering that it was going to be a revision of the past. Well, yesterday I could tell that I was going through a revision of the past few lessons. It was like 10. Yet all of a sudden, all the lessons in front are numbered differently. It's nothing but groups for the rest of the year. Because I'm at 221 with the Course in Miracles. And so it was like, yesterday was like, okay, I'm done with that. It was lesson 200 that I ended with, even though it was lesson 220. And I was like, okay. And so I go through my day yesterday, and it was like, all right, here's where I want to start my life. And I even said up on the mountain one time, I for the first time, I feel healed. I feel fresh, renewed from 8 years of, going through divorce, this healing of myself. And it was like a moment. And then today I wake up, and I almost wanted to sleep in. I woke up at about 4 something, and just because of the roommate, one of them left, and so I could sleep in. And I had that thought. And then when I woke up, it was 4:18, and let's just get up. But it wasn't that driven, I want to get up. It was just, I get up. It was just like, this is the way it is. And so I get in, and the first thing I notice is Course in Miracles. I'm starting on this new pattern. And it starts out, this is an introduction to the rest of the lessons. You have ended the lessons. And it goes on to say, basically, it's now time for, because I know what to do, I know what it is, and then it goes, and it's time to allow God to come out. And the way Course in Miracles is set up is we can create what we want for God, and for me, the God is just me, my desires, what I want to manifest, what I want to come out and create, which is kind of like what God is. God creates, and so here I am on the earth creating, and I want to create beautiful things. And yesterday was the day of creating, and now today, my Course in Miracles says, this is when you are to now start creating. Do it. okay, this is interesting because that's what I plan to do. I shot my introductory lessons for Yumikido, and even though I'm going to start sharing them, I already see where I want to change them, and it's in a beautiful reason. I then went into my meditation practice, and what happened there was I started focusing on one part of it, what Reiki is, and its intention. And I all of a sudden realized that this lesson that I'm starting on is understanding that I know what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to allow God to come out. And God is my intention. Let's just change the word. My intention is my desires, my dreams, everything I want to create in life. All that I want to manifest, my purpose, my way. And that's what my intention is. And I suddenly realized, because while I was focusing on that and meditating, I started thinking of other problems and other things that were bothering me. And I went, wait, that's not my intention. I shouldn't be focusing on that. I already know it, but it's a big aha. And I'm now realizing, because the Course in Miracles says that we should be continually focusing on this idea of allowing God to come and manifest. And then I went, wait a minute, we should be doing Reiki all day long. Meditate, which is just focus on what you want. What you want is your intention. And then breathe properly, stay connected. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Other amazing things have happened yesterday. I'm looking at my time. On the Pacific Crest Trail, I'm going to hike the Pacific Crest Trail. I made a decision that I'm going to through hike. Yet a few things came into that. Just the idea of do I really want to be, even though there's going to be people on the trail, do I really want to be by myself for 5 or 6, or up to 5 months? It really hit me when I thought about coming south down. And they said, the majority of the people go the other way. And if you want solitude, you come this way. You come from Canada down. And that's interesting. Why? And I realized because you're always going to be passing people. You're never going to be walking with them and to carry on a conversation. And so just now I realized I need to walk with them. I need to start getting in touch with more people. And as far as walking through or not, I'm going to just allow that to take place, because the permit process it looks rather not daunting to do it. It's a lottery system. And so I'm going to see what happens there. With the weather changing, that's a big one now because of right here, the snows. It's a big thing about hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. Can get dangerous. I hit snow yesterday up on the Pacific Crest Trail. I could walk around it, yet I hit snow, and this is October. No, not October, it's August. I was thinking October because that's when the lottery is. So, yeah, things are good. Things are happening. I got my course in Yumikido done. I'm editing them down. I'm going to quickly figure out a way to get it out. I said that I was going to have something with Extreme Spirituality done, because I wanted to do something there. I'm going to take a little bit more time because I stopped at the forest office and I found out that permits are going to be easy for what I want to do. I was afraid of it, so I can't do overnight. So yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit of thought, but here's the time. The time is now to do it. I'm going to hike the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm creating these things. It's a new day. It's a new time. One more thing I saw, because I found the snow and I had to go roll in it. I didn't want to roll naked because I was on the trail, so I stayed in my underwear. And it's like, I'm still terribly overweight as far as in my eyes. And so if it's in my eyes, I see that. It's just got to be something going on. So I just got to find out what this is. So I got some ideas. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, yes, things are good. Things are very good. So, just lots swirling around in here. So with that,